just the beginning.
The Angel and May Chronicles, Season 2, Episode 7, Beachhead.
Ma'am, this situation is more complicated than it first appears. If you see this end of the asteroid, this is where the free miners have barricaded themselves into the processing and head-end plant. There are several entrances, but the photos show that these have been surrounded by temporary surface trenches with 2 gun emplacements. We surmise that this is to hold off any potential ship or surface-based attack. We will have to make sure they don't fire on Doily when she arrives.
So, how large is the asteroid? I need a sense of scale.
It's 216 by 128 kilometres in a bean shape. The surface is very rough and will be difficult to fight in. However, I suspect that's what we're going to have to do. The Friedlanders are no fools. Colonel Hartmann is smart and battle-hardened. He has a slight flaw of arrogance, thinking he is always right. That's what we are going to exploit.
Yes, look, I agree. The interior will be suicide. Unless we clear out the troops first. So, you indicated that a way forward might be a dummy surface campaign. You know, this enemy is really well equipped and loves to fight. I think a frontal assault is exactly what they need. And, you know, I think we should give it to them. But we need to make it look like we had to land, you know, slightly too far out. We may have to use misdirection and flanking tactics. So to make this work, we will need more accurate 3D mapping of the surface, and that means LiDAR. Look, Major, I want to make sure our dust-off zone is in the right place, down to the last metre. Needs to be out of range of their small mortars and shielded from their railguns. We're going to have to use quantum gyros with dead reckoning.
Very good, ma'am. I'll get out our drone fleet and convert to quantum gyros. Of course, the key to a successful mission will be to cut the power early. Force the Friedlanders to switch to conventional ballistics.
Major, we are going to have to sacrifice quite a few of our drone swarms, so make sure all the old or damaged ones are deployed first. Let the Friedlanders waste their ammunition on crapped-out drones. On the survey, I think we should immediately dispatch Doily in the fast picket with a sensor suite. That way she can stand off and relay photogrammetry back to base. Good information will be essential for our success. So far, we're not formally engaged in a campaign, so the Friedlanders can't touch us or any associated equipment. Not until contracts are signed and deposited. Doily will have a short window for information gathering. I think we may be signing documents tomorrow. I also have another side mission to place troops there immediately before we sign. We need to do this under extreme stealth. Boy, do you think that's possible?
Yes, of course. Almost anything is possible, ma'am, given time. How many troops do you want to emplace?
Just a very small contingent, Major. I want them dropped near the exterior access doors to the reactors. 6 troops. The area has the rather romantic name of Kedden Ridge.
Very sweet. I do think that's possible, ma'am. We drop them off in space from a passing ship, probably Doily on her survey run. They gas jet down in stealth suits. I think it's definitely doable.
Thank you, Major. Make it so. Our forward team is going to be Jacinta, Costas, Chen, Zed, Alex and Sharrow. Major, I'll tee them up. You go and get the picket ship ready.
Very good, ma'am. Which faction do you think we will go with in the end?
Yeah, I always like the underdogs, and that's the miners. I just want to know who this mysterious hidden backer is. Definitely looks like Stank is backing the owners' faction. I heard that Colonel Hartmann is down there right now signing for them. I just don't want to pick a fight with such a large potential downside if we really don't know whom we're fighting for.
Of course, ma'am. I will make sure all data is fully integrated into the holotank system. Should we reconvene tomorrow?
Could we please make that this evening, Major? I think by then we should have the survey data loaded.
Very good, ma'am.
Yes? Hello? Rudy speaking. How can I help? Sharo, have you received some news?
Yes, I have, Rudy. Could we pop up to see you?
Yes, of course. How about we meet in the bar? I need to get some breakfast.
Great idea. We'll join you if you don't mind.
Of course, no problem.
I think Sophie's serving breakfast today. It's her shift.
Oh, good. She's a very nice girl, that Sophie. Always knows the best items on the menu.
She definitely is a smart one, for sure. So, Rudy, we received this short message from Chris. I think it will give you what you're looking for.
Excellent. Thank you for acting as interface. Yes, look, this is just as I suspected. I quote, "Confirmed, third-party backer is the Consolidated Mining Workers Union of Earth. No other fund sources are identified. Message end." Sharo, that means we are all going to be having some intense action in the next few days.
Well, Alex will absolutely love that.
I sure will. Sounds like action, and it sounds exciting. I need to blow away my cobwebs. Mind you, my vacuum combat is a little rusty.
It's like kicking a dirty old can down the road. Just wants to keep rolling.
Look, I'm not going to throw you two straight into the main battle. I do, however, have a rather interesting sideline for you to consider. Jacinta and Costas have the details. They're down in Bay Alpha 1. This is a full fee-paid assignment for everyone involved. And if we're successful, there will be a considerable bonus for anyone who signs up. The funds will keep your agency running for a few months. So in anticipation of you saying yes to this, I arranged for you to see them in about an hour. Hope that wasn't too presumptuous, but we need to move almost immediately on this. Actually, for the purposes of deception, we need to move before we sign the contract.
That's moving fast. Well, I accept. But I need to check with the other half. So what do you think, Shaz? We need to get out and about more. See some of the scenery. Get out of that stuffy office.
Well, it's yes from me, but we also need to ask Sophie and Zed first. They are part of the team now.
Actually, you don't. As RCBS Commission members, they are both duty-bound to be part of this. It's what they get paid for. I was thinking Zed would be required on the forward team with yourselves. I'm going to hold Sophie back in CNC for this action. I'll need her for liaison and radio comms. Colonel Williamson is going to be getting his space boots dirty for this one.
Oh, he's a little long in the tooth for field action, isn't he, Rudy?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
I didn't think that Zed was in the regiment.
Oh, yes, he's been back in for about 2 weeks now. I had a chat with him after the Batstag operation. Forgave all his past misbehaviour. Put it down to the excitement of youth. I also think I might have overreacted in the heat of the moment. But I do think he's settled a lot since joining your team, you know. I think having more independence and a place away from the inn was what he needed.
Well, he is a good lad, but he does have some annoying tendencies. However, he has helped a lot with the technology at the agency. Also, he's become an integral part of our team. So, Miss Angel, what do you think? Time for some action?
Absolutely. That's the spirit, Shaz.
Very good, ma'am. I think this is a sound plan.
I will signal our new clients that we accept their contract. This will obviously be picked up by Stank spies and the Friedlanders.
The forward team is inserted, ma'am. They are waiting on the surface.
Very good, Major. Do they have enough oxygen? They'll be in hiding for quite some time.
Yes, ma'am. They have extra tanks. They'll be fine. Jacinta is a tough one.
We need to immediately assume combat conditions for the inn. I'll contact Gander.
Very good, ma'am. I would also like to request forward command for the direct attack squad.
Well, of course, Major. I understand that you need the occasional bit of excitement, but just don't get yourself wounded. You're far too valuable to this operation. Besides, who would get the biscuits if you're not here?
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, it's been a while. I haven't had the chance to blow off some steam. I do need to sharpen the command sword occasionally.
What are we going to call our flanking operation, Major? I'm out of ideas.
How about the hooligans, Ma'am? They are loud and obnoxious and generally make a mess.
Very good, Major. I like it. Well, you go and get your bunch of hooligans and get them ready to make a loud noise. Get both ships out and announce everything with Tracon. We want the opposition to know we're on the way.
Yes, Ma'am. It will be a pleasure.
Oh, and Major,
Yes, Ma'am?
make sure you do excessive unnecessary manoeuvring. Tell Doily to blow off some gas and generally look like a novice. Also, make sure there are slightly too many course corrections. I'm sure Colonel Hartman will be laughing under his breath and getting ready for a good kill. That Germanic dervish slapping is nothing if not predictable.
Of course, Ma'am. It will be a splash, crash and a dash. When we land and make the dummy bridgehead, they'll know all about it. Doily will love all the game playing with her second favourite ship. It will test her manoeuvring skills. I also have quite a lot of out-of-date ammunition to blow off. Sergeant Calvin is going to love this. Lots of chances for shouting and running around shooting at stuff. It will boost morale.
Well, just make it as splashy as possible and tie up the enemy. We know they love to shoot. They have a reputation for being a trigger-happy bunch. The most critical thing is we must make them pull any troops they have out of the interior tunnels, particularly the main decline. Get them all excited like a swarm of bees. I think we should set up lots of lights off to the side. Oh, and fix up a load of fake radio traffic. I'll get on the causal link to Jacinta and tell her that the operation is on.
Ma'am, I was thinking we could break out the auto pogo sticks and use them to confound the enemy. They're very old-fashioned, but the troops love them, and they confuse the hell out of the gunners. It drives them crazy, all the bouncing around. Very difficult to find a target, and wastes a lot of ammo.
Oh, very good, Major. I like it. Well, I think it's time to head up to the bar and make a hell of a noise so their spies can report back.
Might I suggest the traditional toast, Ma'am? And some singing.
Great idea, Major. I think I'll join you. I'll get the pipes in. I just need to get Gander warmed up. Do you know any German war songs? Let's rub them up the wrong way.
Hello? Hello? Oh, Rudy, how is the campaign planning going?
Oh, very good, Gander. We're just about ready to start the plan as discussed. We're calling all the troops to the bar in about half an hour. Can you make sure you let the opposition spies in?
Of course, no problem. I'll warn Ghost that you're on your way. I'll be behind the bar, too. I want to see this.
Okay, pour one for me, Gander. It's time for a slug of Irish honey.
Very good. I look forward to joining you. I wonder how those two detectives are holding out on the surface. Hopefully not filling puke bags.
Gander, you're just so cruel.
Cheryl, come here. Yes, nearer the tank. The umbilical's a little short. Look, plug it in and then turn like this.
Oh, it's a real pain using only visual and hardwired links to communicate. I feel like I should turn a handle on something like those old field telephones. How are you making out? It's very gloomy out here, apart from the occasional maneuvering thruster.
I must say the camouflage super black on the suits is really effective. Especially when you throw some rock dust on it as well. Blends right in. I can only just about see Jacinta, and that's because I know where to look. I think we're going to crack one of those coffee bulbs. I really need a hit. Seems like we've been here sitting on our asses forever.
Do you think we should go over to Jacinta and get a sit rep?
Might be an idea. Find out what the rest of this dog and pony show is up to.
Okay, I'm right behind you. Oh, I think Jacinta is signaling anyway.
Hi guys, looking pucker. Just letting you know, I got the signal on the A-causal link. We are green to go. I'm going to wait 15 minutes, then start making our way to the exterior locks. We will then stand off until they make a big splashy landing and start blowing off some steam. That, theoretically, will distract the troops and suck them towards the action at the head end.
What are they going to do to make a noise?
Huh, everything, plus fireworks. Come in, guns blazing with lots of tracers and rockets to look like they will crash land. That sort of thing. Hell, I wish I was watching. It's gonna be good. They will mainly stay at a close range, of course. Apparently Doily said they had a dummy charge rigged to look like one of those manoeuvring thrusters takes a hit.
I like it. Never play straight when you can throw a curveball. They won't be able to resist. The frontal assault seems like a very tempting, obvious target for troops who need a win.
Exactly. It'll draw out all the troops away from the power node, which is why we have waited out here so long. Now let me see. Oh, according to my implant, the assault happened an hour ago. Guys, I'm going to get a little closer to our target. You just hang back a little. Let's not bunch up together in case they wake up. We don't want to make an easy target.
Roger that. How are you guys going? I've just checked the pressure on the super tank. Looks like we're about 50%. Can I do a drawdown? I'm getting a little low.
Of course. That's what it's for. Look, we're planning to start in about 15. When I start to move, stay behind me. Nice and slow, hug the terrain. It would be a real shame if we were spotted.
Roger that.
Guys, I need to talk to Chen. You fill up with oxygen. I'll meet you in 5.
Okay.
Chen, let me plug in. Okay. How are you going?
Very good, Sergeant. I'm just readying the shaped charges and the magnetics for the interior doors.
How are you for oxygen?
I'm good. I filled up 10 minutes ago.
Great. So, are you sure you know how to hit the scram on the lifter?
Oh, Sergeant, we are not scramming the reactor. That's far too dramatic. We're just going to turn it right down to maintenance level. On Flippy energy units, they have a maintenance mode. Old-fashioned, but safe. How long will we need to keep it at that level?
Well, I reckon about half a day, max. Depends if we can neutralise the rat's nest up at the owner's end. Look, it's not going to be radioactive, is it?
Of course not. The reactor chamber is 20 meters down in solid rock. This is just the control room. My main issue is tripping the breakers and disabling them. We will have to switch the generators over to dummy loads.
Yeah. Rudy dropped a message to the minor faction telling them that we have formally signed their contract. However, she deliberately kept them in the dark. I think she just told them to prepare for the unexpected. We think they may have spies in their ranks. There is some sort of barricade down at the portal end which is holding off a small number of the Friedlander troops. We need to deal with these troops after we've disabled the reactors. Are you good for a firefight?
Of course, I'm in the RCBS as active front line. I'm going to enjoy this. I have never played with the MTR before.
Yeah, well, don't overcook it. I don't want to have a radioactive day.
No chance of that. These babies are intrinsically safe.
Sure, that's what they always say.
I tell you, Colonel, there is something very strange going on. I have heard rumors about this RCBS mob. They are always devious. I don't think that they would attack so obviously.
Yeah, well, but you always say this. Your paranoia is legendary.
Is that not a good trait in warfare?
Yes, but you take it too far. We managed to hit one of their ships. We saw it come down. They had no choice. We counted a mobile fort, a front-line battle guns. They are readying for a full frontal assault. I'm 100% certain. Our spies informed us of all their equipment lists. It's obviously a full-ground action.
Yes, well, I see that. Doesn't all this seem too obvious to you?
No. Weber, you are always saying this. You are overthinking this. Das ist nur Fusengach. Now I've wasted too much time listening to your conspiracy theories. Go, immediately. We have a battle to win.
Well, I'm trying to tell you how to win it. Du bist ein Wortell. It's my troops that are doing your fighting. We are still recovering from the big fuck up on Miranda. I can see this going the same way. Have you secured our power supply, for instance? You only have a couple of troops down there. If we lose the power, it's game over.
Weber, if you don't get out onto the lines immediately and command the troops, I will court-martial you for insubordination. Is that clear? We have the two big MTRs in the rock. That's 500 meg of power. They are locked down solid. Power will not go down at all. Zero chance of that. Let the command do the sinking while you concentrate on the soldiering. That's why you are paid the big bucks. Good day, sir.
Well, that's... Wolflector.
If you say another word, I will report you for insubordination. Now get out!
Yeah, Fisher.
Sergeant, ready the troops on the surface. Formation Alpha 1, proceed forward. We'll cut these children to pieces.
Yeah, Vulcan. Do you want the auto motors activated?
Yes, I think that would be advisable. What is the enemy ETA?
About 10 minutes, sir. So they're very unpredictable. They are burning gas like it's gone out of fashion. It looks like they're going to land somewhere from their first dust-off.
It's that hit we got on their second troop carrier. Okay, Sergeant, fire the starbursters. Let's shake them in the can. That will make their troops nervous.
Yeah, Vulcan. Captain, please activate the starbursters and star plan Alpha 1.
They've started the starbursters. I'm going to kick us around with the jets to avoid them.
Roger. Ghost, make those reactions sluggish. We need to look damaged.
Folks, we are entering our holiday destination. Expect sunny beaches, palm trees, and lots of ice-cold cocktails around the pool. Now, I trusted you were all suited and booted.
Grab a hold. It's gonna be rough.
Troops, ready yourselves. Remember, everyone has a job. Focus on that and get lively. We are under fire.
Troops, listen up. Break out the hats and hooters. This is going to be one hell of a noisy party.
Dust off, ladies.
Okay, go, go, go. Get that fake encampment set up.
Look lively, you horrible slackers. Move it. Get those auto howitzers going. Come on. Look lively. Don't present a fixed target. Merryweather, get your ass in gear.
Doily, we're all off the boat. You're clear to move to park at the miner's end. Go and relieve Ghost. If there are troops down at that end, shoot them up good. Show whose side we're on. Get the ship tucked right in, nice and cozy. Soldier, watch out. Look lively to your left. Calvin, move them to the left. They're targeting the right-hand side. Oh, look at that, Doily. I wish you could see this. It's a sight for sore eyes. Old Calvin is like a cat on a hot tin roof. This deployment is so ridiculous, it's like watching a bunch of girl guides on a windy day run around waving their hands. Doily, bearing range and altitude call.
Roger. On my way to the owner's end. Bra 1570, 2100, altitude 3200.
Good, you should be above the horizon. Contact Ghost and find out stats. Confirm we can park outside their lock.
Troops, get your pogos ready. Wait until they lose power. Get those rocket flares up, soldier. We need to dazzle their gunners. Come on, come on. You're flapping around like girl guides on a windy day.
General Channel, Calvin, get them to fan out either side once the camp is up. Tell them to dig in and pick at the enemy. Stay icy. The Friedlanders have good troops. Stay fluid. Don't get pinned down. Shoot and move. This will be my last communication until we can disable their comms jammer. Godspeed, cherries. Make them Friedlanders uncomfortable. Stay well away from our squawkers. That's where the mortars will land.
Okay, Sergeant. I have initiated the micro drill. It's got to get through a few centimeters of hardened steel. I'm posing the laser.
How is the power holding up?
Well, I hope we have enough juice. I double-checked the calculations, but this steel is tough.
Jacinta, I'm seeing increased chatter on their comms channels. Also, some command troop redeployments towards the owner's end. I think it's a reaction to the kicking by our hooligans.
Great. That's exactly what we wanted. Alex and Sharo, are you ready for the entry code crack?
Yes, I have the needle probes ready and Shaz has the controls.
Costas, are you ready on the sleepy gas?
Oh, sir, yeah, indeed. Those techs are going to have sweet dreams interrupted by a rude awakening. I've got the tie wraps ready.
I shouldn't feel sorry for them, but this gas gives a hell of a headache. Troops, don't forget to keep your suits sealed until we purge the air.
Okay, I'm getting close to breakthrough. I'm dialing the power right down to low. Breakthrough achieved. I can feel some gas escape. Inserting the probes and sealing the bladders. Gas is going in. It will take about 5 minutes, Mom.
Good. Time for the last copy bulb, I think. Everyone ready?
Copacetic. I need a pee. Well, I think you might have to use your in-suit facilities.
Okay, all the gas is in. I'm just going to put in the spy cameras. Okay, the last one is down. They're all on the floor.
Chen, the reactors are not going to run out of control, are they?
No, of course not. They run almost completely automatically. Most of the techs just go around and do small maintenance, polish the brass, that sort of thing.
That's what you techs always say, just before a massive disaster. I guess we'll have to wing it on this one.
Wing it? I'm a scientist, as is my colleague Private Zakar. We are not fortune tellers or sellers of snake oil. There will be no winging in my team, thank you.
Zakar? Oh, you mean Zed? Well, okay, Doc and Zakar. You're the only mad scientist around these parts. I'll leave all that science stuff in your more than capable hands.
I'm not inspired by your confidence in the science team.
Don't worry, Doc. I'm like this with all scientists. It's not personal. Okay, let's get cracking. Literally. Alex and Shaz, off you go. Start breaking the door codes.
Needle probes are on the terminals. Shaz, what does the unit say?
It's running. Counting down. Good. Now it's showing green. We're in.
I'm going to slowly do a manual open on the outer door. Costas, get in and check the viewport window. The rest of you follow. Shaz, you let me know when the outer door is closed and sealed.
I see 3 bodies. One in Friedlander's uniform.
Outer door closed and seal is locked.
Okay, team, look sharp. Remember, don't open your suits until I give the all clear. Costas, you deal with the bodies. I'll purge the air. Alex and Sharrow, you block the cameras. Chen, you kill any telemetry. Zed, you secure the inner door to the mine. We can then take our time spooling down the generator sets. Okay? Go, go, go.
This episode was produced by Melanie Blizzard and written by Melanie Blizzard. The voices you heard were Barry Howarth playing Boy, Chun Hui Sin playing Chen, David Cannon playing Calvin, Helen Ekendayo playing Alex and Costas, Joanne Oliver playing Rudy, Lucy Moxon playing Weber, Luke O'Neill playing Hartman, Priya Shah playing Doyley, Robert Gettins playing Fisher, Stephen Cameron playing Zed, Vivian Braybrook playing Gander and Sharrow, Vivian Broadbent playing Ghost and Jacinta. Angel and May is produced by a not-for-profit actors group. Any funds contributed via Patreon will be 100% allocated to future productions.